Good morning, friends. Welcome to Freedom Homestead. My name is Tangi. It's 8:17. Jack and Emily have left for work, and I need to start my other work in about 45 minutes, but I wanted to do some tidying first. I don't think I have very much work to do today, so I have a lot of things I need to tackle on the house and mostly in the kitchen. So I thought we would hang out today. We're gonna do some homemaking. We're gonna do some canning, some baking. So it's gonna be a fun day. But I'm gonna start with getting the living room tidy. We just have some blankets and things, plus it needs to be vacuumed and dusted. So we're gonna tackle that first. And then I might get the dishwasher unloaded and loaded. I ran it last night, and then we had our supper dishes. So I've got to get all that taken care of. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. All right, so I ended up getting a phone call, so it's almost 9 o'clock, so I'm gonna go ahead and get some work done, and then we are going to meet back in the kitchen. Okay, so now that the kitchen is nice and clean, we are going to first tackle the tomatoes. We're gonna get these washed up, sliced up, and then put into the roaster oven, and then we can move on from there. So I've got the tomatoes going. I did save this one because it's so beautiful. And I thought this would make a delicious sandwich and I didn't want to put it in my canner. So now that that is done, the next thing I'm going to tackle is getting these roasts cut up and in jars, and we're going to get those canned. Yay for having meat on the shelf. But first I got to get these dishes washed up. And I'm getting hungry. It's getting time for lunch. So anyway, that is what we are going to move on to the next thing. I am going to raw pack this roast, and I have a video on how to do that. If you have never canned meat, I'm telling you, it is like one of the easiest things to can, because all you do is you trim it, dice it, put it in your jars, throw it in the canner. Just not a lot of prep work. So anyway, all right, so that's what we're doing next. So I've had my camera off for a little while. Let me tell you what we have accomplished so far. So we have gotten the tomatoes in the roaster, which you saw that. We packed our rump roast into the jars, and they are now in the canner, as well as, this is the part you didn't, I think I did show it, but I didn't explain what I was doing. I had boiled a whole chicken the other day, and made broth. And then I picked all the meat off the bones, and anyway, I have the bone broth in the fridge as well as all the meat. And so I went ahead and put the chicken in the jars with the broth because they process the same time as the beef stew. So I've got 3 jars. I think I've got 3 jars of chicken in its own broth, and then I've got 4 jars of the roast. So yay, that's 7 jars of meat that is going to be on my shelf, and that I'll be able to turn into a quick meal once school starts back and we'll be busy and everything. And then of course all of this, I haven't decided if I'm going to do tomato sauce or if I'm going to do, I may make this the rest of my salsa, because I've got 1 more box of salsa, and we do use a lot of it through the year. So we'll do that. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do, I've got this bowl of veggies that I need to go through. I've got peppers, I've got a squash, I've got some green beans, and a bunch of okra. So we're gonna get these rinsed, and I'm gonna freeze. I think I'm gonna freeze almost everything that's in here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I forgot to mention, also while the camera was off, I had lunch and basically watched the fermented Homestead, but now I'm starting to watch the Texas Boys. All right, so where we are, my pressure canner is coming up to pressure now. I've got the onions, the peppers, squash, okra, and green beans in the freezer. And I need to make some bread, but I don't have enough in here, clearly, And these were in the freezer, so I'm gonna let these come up to room temperature, which might take a while. So, since I'm waiting on that, I think I'm gonna go sit down for a minute. So let's look at our list of things. We've got the roast and the chicken in the pressure canner. We've got tomatoes breaking down in the canner. We need to make bread. I'm also gonna make blueberry zucchini muffins and some savory muffins. These are gonna be sausage, cheese, and zucchini. So I think that's gonna be really good. That's the plan. I may have to wait on that. All right, so I've forgotten to set some meat out to thaw. So we're gonna have steak tonight because it thaws out pretty quick. And I did go ahead and bring up some ground beef and put it in the fridge. So it will be ready for meals coming up. But yeah, so I just have some, this is some bone-in ribeye, and I've got 4 steaks for each one for each family member. And then we're gonna have roasted potatoes and salad to go with it. I need all the iron and B vitamins I can get. So this is actually a much needed dinner. I've got the oven preheating to 400 degrees. You can see my canner is finally jiggling. It's only taken a couple hours, no big deal. Anyway, so I'm gonna get these potatoes washed up, cubed, and ready for the oven. I love roasted potatoes. I'm actually thinking about adding some sweet potatoes in the pan too, because I like sweet potatoes. Even if I'm the only one that will eat them, maybe not. Maybe not tonight. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. ginormous because I need the iron and the vitamins. Okay friends, it's been a long day, and even though I don't have everything done that I was hoping to get done today, we still accomplished a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me today. I'm sure we'll get back at it again later, but until next time, remember to be vigilant, be prayerful, and be prepared. God bless you all, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.